Mention Ralph Lauren and most people wouldn't associate the brand with high watchmaking. After this video, you won't be one of them. Hi WorldTempus family, we're almost at the end of our time at Villa WorldTempus, but we still have one or two surprises left for you. This watch we're looking at is something you definitely do not see every day. It's the Ralph Lauren Tourbillon Automotive. If you know a little bit about the brand founder, Mr. Ralph Lauren himself, you'll know that he has a real passion for mechanical watchmaking, and it's not just vintage or classic elegant watches either. He's been seen wearing independent avant-garde brands such as Uhrwerk, for example. This guy clearly knows his stuff, horologically speaking, so it's no surprise that fine watches are a part of the Ralph Lauren brand. Now, you saw our team enjoying the Ralph Lauren Polo and Polo Bear watches a little earlier today, and now we're kicking things up a notch, mechanically speaking. The focal point of this watch is obviously the tourbillon at 6 o'clock. And as the watch comes from the Automotive collection, the design of the tourbillon bridge, as you can see, is reminiscent of a car fender grille. The case is shot blasted stainless steel with a black finish, which looks different slightly if compared to a sandblasted finish. You may think it looks similar, but it's actually much finer and more even in texture. Let's see. The case is shot blasted stainless steel, which looks similar to a sandblasted finish at first glance, but is actually much finer and more even in texture. The burl wood, which forms the bezel of the watch, is inspired by classic car dashboards, and of course, it goes without saying that Mr. Ralph Lauren is also a big car enthusiast. Let's turn the watch around to take a look at the self-winding movement, which is wound by a micro-rotor, giving the movement an extremely symmetrical look. I particularly wanted to point out the finishing, which you can see as Geneva stripes on the upper plates and bridges, and this circular pattern known as perlage that's in the section under the micro-rotor. Unlike the finishing you've seen on some other movements, the Geneva stripes and perlage here are executed with extreme refinement. You don't get those super bright reflections that you see sometimes on other movements. This movement finish is 100% discretion. And enhancing this effect is the smoked sapphire glass that forms the transparent caseback, like the tinted windows of certain luxury vehicles. You may or may not remember, because this was some years ago, but Ralph Lauren was previously in partnership with the Richemont Group for high watchmaking movements. They would use movements from Jaeger-LeCoultre, Piaget, and Debussy, if I'm not wrong. So the provenance of the movements in the fine watchmaking collection of Ralph Lauren is, can be something to be trusted in and relied upon. So I hope you enjoyed our little dive into the Ralph Lauren Tourbillon Automotive. Once again, this is me signing off from Villa WorldTempus. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more content like this. Until next time.